ready for the movie? Long live the Grateful Dead! Long live the Grateful Dead! Hey, I like that. That's life, right? Never give an album The Grateful Dead to someone who's on death row. Never give them Life magazine or Time magazine. It's very, very, very bad tactics. The Grateful Dead play for probably one of the biggest crowds on a Saturday evening, if I'm right, or Sunday evening. Unfortunately, they were not recognized at the time. They didn't do too good of a job because no one recognized them. Right, but even then, we saw them in the Village with the Blues Project and the Fugs and the Grateful Dead for nothing. I wasn't turned on for free. Blues Project, the Grateful Dead. I got news here. I think about 300 people there in the middle of the city of New York. I'm bored with my credit MasterCard, you know. But the Dead saw the future. While the people were dying, they were living. Born to live, born to die. We are from the Lower East Side.
Prophecy of peace and love throughout the universe and the world is very much possible in our lifetime. And we should teach our children that peace is the only way that we will survive in this world. That war, fighting each other, competition will not make it. And that love is the only way that we will survive in this world. And that's what we should teach ourselves. And that is what Woodstock was all about in 1969. 20 years later, as we're moving into the third generation, we still believe that.
We've got pictures we took right from this rock 20 years ago. And we sat here for 3 days.
Probably the only people who have a real concrete
That's it. That's why it was so
It's
nice
kind
having
of-
the rock, 'cause we can find it again.
It's kind of obvious, but boy.
And what do you think of the concert?
It was.
Dad, don't
From-
say far out.
From what we remember of it, it was...
We don't know how much we remember from the movie and how much we remember from being here.
That's true. That is.
Just, it all kind of blurred together for 3 days, but we certainly left here
Mom.
feeling a whole lot different than we did when we first got here.
That person looks like Dad. Like,
And feeling something within myself says that is definitely, that is our generation. That is the generation that will keep this world going, and that there is a future in this world. And at the time, there was a pretty nasty war going on, and in my estimation, it was all because of money, because of oil, because of power, because our government wanted to rule the rest of the world. And we had a whole generation of youth at the time that believed strictly in peace and sharing and living together. And the Woodstock Festival was coming together and stating that, saying we are one, we are all one, we are all the same, we all live here in this world together.
And what happened to the Woodstock people?
A lot of them still believe it. A lot of them still believe in what's going on today. A lot of them are still living that way. A lot of them couldn't stand the repression of the city, so they moved out. Many of them live in the country. We come from Vermont. And when we were living in Vermont, there were quite a few people who still believed that. And there's now third and fourth generations, you know. My son, you know, he's part of it too.
No.
That's why we brought him into this world, so that he can learn.
green? Yeah, see that?
Well, it'd be great if we could have a concert like it, but I doubt we ever will. I mean, you can't get it to be the exact same.
No.
Oh, there's a girl trying to fly a kite over there.
Yeah. They've been hearing about it for the last, well, he's been hearing about it for 10 years. They wanted to come when we said we were going to. See what we were talking about.
He was born 10 years ago on the 17th, August 17th. Not planned that way, but it's just the way it happened.
It just reminds me of when I come back here. Have you been out to the Little Bighorn? No. It's just like there's really nothing there, just a big field. And,
But there's spirits there.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly like that. Passing through there.
of our freedom.